Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that pharmacists, at least in California, are going completely rogue. And what I mean by rogue is they're trying to embrace woke ideology, and it's not looking too great here. So, I'm gonna go this over with you and try to see what's happening, because it doesn't seem like too many people, are aware of what's happening in the pharmaceutical company, specifically pharmacists in California, and it's not great. From In Wokeness, it says pharmacists in California are required to complete this woke ideology course. This course includes a list of people that automatically are guilty of privilege in marginalized, less fortunate groups: males, Christians, white people, heterosexuals, non-transgenders, able-bodied people, and United States citizens. Because the U.S. citizens are a problem. Western culture, current ways of being. Dominant group, societal group that has access to economic, social, political, and civil resources, which come to be viewed as privileges over time. This is a societal group through its collective activity, turns that privilege over time is into societal power. May also be known as the agent identity. 21st century United States privileged groups, which is what I obviously said there. Now, some people are going off with, upper class, wealthy, heterosexual persons, cisgendered persons, able-bodied persons, Christians, highly educated persons, stuff like that. So, that's what's going on here. So, not too much different from the actual thing that I read. It says here, systems of oppression exist along social identity dimensions. And it points to here saying heterosexism, ableism, ageism, adultism, sizeism, classism, Eurocentrism, Western centrism, racism, cis-sexism, religious oppression. And by the way, if anybody's calling you cis, it's actually a huge insult, so don't actually go and allow people to call you that, because these are things. It's also called systems of oppression, which, I don't know how any of these things are actual or systems of oppression, besides you would probably call, racism would be a system of oppression. So that would be the only one. And then religious oppression would be another. Other than that, the other ones are not really relatable or whatever have you. What is adultism, by the way, anyways? And what is ageism, by the way, too? I don't know what these things are supposed to be. Is being an adult a system of oppression? How is being an adult a system of oppression? I really want to know that one. And then we have this here, health disparities and intersectionality. It says system of oppression, for example, racism, heterosexism, etc. Oppression and patriarchy. Well, that's another one. Structural inequity, structural dimension, social identity, and then, of course, it does the same thing here with the one to the left. And it says health and healthcare disparities along multiple dimensions. And then we have colonialism and colonization. Evidence of colonialism and colonization are pre-colonial ways of being. Racism creates race, otherness, and whiteness. Slave trade, black codes, genocide, and displacement of indigenous people. U.S. tribal treaties. Erasure of gender and sexual identities, anti-LGBTQ+ laws, ordinances, policies across the globe. Many are still active today. Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Sierra Leone, Malaysia, Gambia, Democratic Republic of Congo, and Philippines. I don't know a lot of where those places are exactly in terms of where this would be a thing. I don't think Philippines does this, but they very could well be. And I do know that Pakistan is one of these places where it's very anti-LGBTQ. So obviously this is not really a surprise here. But again, the slave trade is obviously very alive and well. And honestly, funny enough, it is Biden that is honestly working on it as well. He's helping in this effort. So I'm not quite sure what people are going on here with this. But yeah, this is what's going on in California Pharmacists Association. It's actually insane, by the way, that they're doing this. I almost want to feel like I want to contact my brother about this type of stuff because he works around people like this, and it's kind of disturbing that these are some of the practices going on. I would actually highly recommend to talk to our government about some of these things that are going on because it seems like they're targeting certain people here, and this could have an impact on whether or not they get drugs or not to certain people. So that's insane. By the way, that's literally insane. The only possible way I could probably think of why they're doing this is that, for instance, like for the people that they mentioned here, obviously with like the people that have the list, that these people will not be able to get drugs for certain things. Now, obviously, this is a conspiracy theory, right? But this is where I think that we would do this. So there's the only reason why they would have this woke ideology and put this into for privileged groups, and maybe they won't get it quicker than some other people. Maybe they don't get it at all. I don't know. But this is a problem that I have, and if people are going to be targeted over these topics here, this is a massive problem. And from Paul, this is from Paul's, I'm just going to call him Paul. This is what institutionalized racism looks like, and it's being perpetrated by California. Imagine the national outrage if anything existed like this that persecuted any other group than the straight white Christian males. This is ridiculous and illegal. Shame on California. 100% I agree. And this is something that needs to go away. This is something that 100% needs to be looked at by our actual Supreme Court and be shut down immediately, because obviously they are targeting a certain group of people, and I don't know what their plan is for these targeted people exactly, or these marginalizing or privileged groups. I don't know what they're going to do when it comes to money and stuff like this. So this is concerning. So we'll see where this goes. Stand fast, Californians. Be best to probably get out of the state if you are any of those people there, which is pretty much everybody. Which is pretty much, I want to say, like 95% of the state. So yeah, be worried. Be worried. All right, guys, that's the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.
I'm disgusted by what I see in public. Even people closest to us can't be trusted, because it's algorithmic disease, the social media.